Here's a thought experiment for you. If you wanted to turn a free country into a dictatorship, not that anyone would want to do that, but let's say you did want to do that, how would you do it? What's the first freedom you would curtail? Well, it turns out the founders of this country thought very deeply about that question. They were making a new country, and they wanted to avoid dictatorship. And they concluded that it wasn't even close. The freedom that matters is the freedom to speak your mind, the freedom of speech. That's the most basic and essential of all the freedoms. And that's why it's enshrined in the very First Amendment to the Bill of Rights. It's central not simply to freedom, but to humanity. It's not opposable thumbs that separate us from the animals. It's words. We can speak. That's our power. Words. In the beginning was the Word, declares John at the opening of the fourth gospel. The Word. The Word is the most important thing that we have. Take away our ability to choose our own words, and we are no longer fully human. We are subjects. We're chattel. Authoritarians understand this above all. That's why they hate freedom of speech. In fact, if you gave them a choice, they'd let you have a fully automatic 50 caliber machine gun before they allowed you to say exactly what you want. With a gun, you might be able to kill people, but with words, you can expose them. With words, you can change the world. In fact, there has never been a change, a deep change to the way people live and think that didn't begin with words. Not with might, not with violence, but with words. That's why they're so obsessively focused on what you can say, on the word. Twitter has just locked its employees' stocks, and that indicates some kind of transaction is imminent. And then a source tells the show that there is a very high probability, 90% probability, that within the next 2 weeks, Elon Musk will own Twitter. And he has said repeatedly, and we can't guess the future, but he has said he is doing this in order to give voice to people who have no voice. All of us have forgotten that Twitter banned a sitting president of the United States from speaking, thereby making it really clear who's got the real power. No, not the U.S. government. Transnational corporations like Twitter, which control speech. So they did everything they could to stop this from happening, but they failed. So now they're attempting to destroy Elon Musk, the man. And again, to be clear, we don't know Elon Musk. We're not carrying water for Elon Musk. He may have weird agendas we don't know about. But it's only about speech. That's it. And that's why the Justice Department is now investigating Elon Musk for reasons that no one can explain. But that's what the DOJ does now. Tries to terrify people with criminal investigations into obeying. Then David Frum naturally got involved because there's no level to which he will not stoop in defense of the people in charge. And he is now calling for the Biden administration to seize Elon Musk's satellites, the ones that he's given for free to the government of Ukraine for use in their war effort against Russia. Quote, the U.S. should have a plan ready to nationalize Starlink, the satellite company, fast if Musk cuts off Ukraine's connections to advance his political agenda, wrote David Frum. Oh, his political agenda. In other words, if you don't like his politics, just seize his stuff. And of course, at the core of his politics, this is all that matters, is the call for ordinary Americans to be able to say what they really think. Just take his stuff by force.
Hey, it's DaamnCam. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go to DaamnTalk.com as well as Locals.com to check out the DaamnTalk community, where we have all original content not available anywhere else, as well as the ability to monetize. That's right, if you join our community, you can post and make money from your posts. We're talking only $2 a month right now because it only takes 2 to talk. DAAMNTALK. Where people proceed information.
Chronic pain, you'll never know. I'm wasted and I'm broke. Displacement in a basement, I'm facing.